As I discussed how to apply the grid in the previous video, in this video we'll see how to define the properties and the materials here. So before that, let us explore the screen first. Let us see the interface of the tab. So here we are going to have the menu bar, and when we are going for the certain option, and we are going to get the multiple options over there. And this is nothing but a toolbar. Okay, we are going to have multiple tools which we can give the input graphically. And here we are going to have the model explorer and two windows here. We can change the windows and their views also. And under model we are going to have the sub options like project, structure, layout and properties. We will be working on these options too. And we are going to have the cursors, different types of cursors. And if you want to add a beam, there will be a add beam option, add multiple beams, add columns, slab, etc. Quick beams, quick columns. There are so many options. So we will be exploring it later on. So this is the interface, and if you want to know the height, for which story you are working, you can see on this tab. And whatever we are going to create on the screen, if you want to get for all the floors, make sure that at bottom right, you are going to have the one story option. So just you can change it for all stories or similar stories. So we are going to get the options like one story, all stories and similar stories. So all stories is nothing but if you are defining any column or beam, whatever it might be, it will be applied for all the stories. If you are selecting the similar stories, then it will be applied for only to the similar floors. That is, if I define 3.2 meter height floors, then it will be applied for those 3.2 meter height only. Okay. So if you want to work on particular floor, then you can go for one story, and whatever you need, you can just change it by using the arrow keys here. Okay, or you can set up the required view here. And next we have to define the materials here. So whatever you want to do in the tabs, first we need to define the materials and properties and their sections, and then we need to do the items here. So let's just go for the define and click on material properties. So default there are some materialistic properties here, but we need to add a new one. So click on add new material, and we are going to get these four options like region, material type, standard and grade. So under regions, just select the India here, and material type, so whether it is a concrete, aluminum, rebar, tendon, etc. So if you want to create a beam cross section or column cross section, then you can go for concrete. And under standard you have to select the Indian, and for grade, whatever grade of concrete you want to go, just click on that required grade. So I have selected M20 grade and click on OK. So after clicking on OK, we are going to get the material property data, this window here. If you want to edit anything, you can edit, but by default it will be showing all the properties related to the created material or whatever the material we are creating here. Okay. So if you want to rename here, you can rename, but let it be M20 only, and click on OK here. So the material has been created. Similar way, what are the reinforcement detailing we are going to give there? Okay, whatever the rebar we are going to assign there, that has to be defined here. So under material type, I'm going to change it for rebar. Steel is for steel structures, but whatever the steel we are going to provide under RCC, that has to be selected as rebar. And for steel, we are going to have these grades, right? Mild steel, HYSD 415, 500 and 550, whatever grade of steel you want to apply there. For rebar, just select and click on OK. And again, we are going to get the properties of that selected material. So if you want to finalize that, click on OK, and it will be added in the list. So just click on OK, and we are going to apply this for the sections. So in this video, I have discussed about how to create the material properties, and in next video I'm going to define how to we'll see how to create the sections.